So we're here to make the best Kuroko no Basket starting 5. This includes a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and a center. And based on my knowledge of the NBA and Kuroko no Basket, I'm gonna try to do the best picks for this scenario. Y'all might be thinking, oh, this is easy, just pick all the Generation of Miracles, and honestly, you're right. But we might have different views on which is which. Y'all might include someone in a spot, but I won't. So let's break it down and see.
Let's go!
Starting off, we got point guard, and this is pretty obvious. Akashi. A point guard is meant to set up and find their teammates whenever they get the chance. Point guards are known to be the great passers and great dribblers who are supposed to be the anchor for the team, and Akashi fits that role perfectly. His future sight and his eagle eye just shows how he has superpowers. Nash is the second best option here, because in the beginning of the movie, he was shitting on the whole team. Let's be honest, nobody could guard him. But during the movie later on, Akashi just surpasses Nash in a brawl between point guard versus point guard. The thing about Nash is he's also a mean guy who just thinks about himself and has a lot of anger issues, so obviously that's not good for team basketball. While Akashi on the other hand is an egoist, but he does anything to win, which is, you know, be a team player. Akashi also leveled up his eyes. Basically his second personality left and gave his powers to the first personality, so he can see more than what Nash can see. And Akashi's basically a 2-in-1 package. His moveset is also crazy because when we get introduced to him, all he had to say was kneel, and they were on the floor every single time looking up at him like he's a demon. Not to mention, if he has scissors, just stay away from him because just know you might lose an eye or two, who knows. Okay, let's start choosing our shooting guard, which should be Midorima. He's the copy and paste of Klay Thompson, just a catch and shoot demon. If this was real life, he would be scattered by every NBA team there is. Shooting from half court in middle school, then when he reaches high school, he could shoot from full court. How is this man even capable of doing such feats? You would have to be the strongest man in the world to have a perfect form and shot release from full court. Shooting guards are meant to be crazy at scoring, whether it be from mid-range or long range. They're meant to be the best shooters on the team, and well, Midorima fits that role perfectly. The only person that I know who can green any three-pointer is Midorima and nobody else. But also me, you know. I don't mean to brag, but back in my day, I never missed a shot. I don't know. The thing about Midorima is that in the anime, every single time we saw him do a full court shot in a game, he did it like once or twice. For example, Kuroko's movie, he wasn't showcased as much as the others. In the game against Midorima versus Akashi, he did a full court shot once and then stopped. Obviously, he has an overpowered ability that he can do consistently, but there is a reason that he is not showcased as much. It's because he always gets double teamed, which makes sense, because if you can shoot from anywhere, I'd also double team you. I don't know. To also bring more to the table, he does have some decent defense. Y'all might think there's somebody better for this role like Aomine, but honestly, I'd take three-pointers over a player who just wants to 1v1. Don't get me wrong though, Aomine might be a little more skilled and finds the best shots to take, but in a team game, that won't cut it. I do know that later on, Aomine does realize it's a team game, but Midorima is just the best option here in my opinion. Okay, next we got small forward. So I feel like the best option here is Kisei. Kisei is an all-around build who can do everything the Generation of Miracles can do. The perfect copy skill can just beat anyone who challenges him. It also takes talent to even copy moves and perfect them when you only saw it for the first time. The small forward role is meant to be an all-around build who can score, rebound, and defend, and Kisei is perfect for this. Of course, the only downside is his time limit for using the perfect copy, but even if he doesn't use it, he's still way above average. His skill set also allows him to sync in with anybody he wants because he is basically a copy of that player. For example, he perfectly synced with Aomine in the Kuroko movie. It just looked like two Aomines on the court, and you already know Aomine is already hard to guard. I know, I'm sorry that I can't put Aomine as the small forward, but Kisei is really a better fit for this. Even though I've glazed Aomine so much in my other videos, I will always say Kisei is the best player in the Generation of Miracles since he can become all of them at once. If this was real life, Kisei would easily get in the NBA and be in the GOAT debate as soon as he joins. So I'm locking in Kisei. Next, we got the power forward position. Who else but to put in Kagami? Kagami is known to have crazy jumping ability that nobody can rival, dunking from the free throw line and posterizing our boy Murasaki Bara. Power forwards are meant to be in the perimeter for rebounds, for close shots, and to defend the taller opponents. Obviously, in today's game, basketball has changed so much to the point of centers shooting threes. And we know Kagami doesn't have the best three-pointer, but that's still okay. We can consider Kagami our LeBron James. LeBron! Kagami has a crazy skill skill set that allows him to surpass his limits each time he goes against a stronger opponent. For example, Kagami unlocking zone right after Aomine unlocking zone is just peak. It's also crazy how Kagami was also copying people's moves while in zone. He was getting more agile than Aomine, and he was also easily copying Himuro's plays. A high schooler who can do it all and has the ability to dunk all the way from the free throw line. Yeah, get him in the NBA right now. I feel like I can consider him to be a Zion Williams with the build and the similar skill sets that they have. Kagami is also the one who beat all the Generation of Miracles and won the tournament. So of course Kagami definitely has to be on this list. The skill to adapt while in game is also pretty crazy too, because Kagami starting off, he was just getting embarrassed by every Generation of Miracle, but that didn't stop him. Rather, it got him motivated to keep pushing until the game is over, and you definitely need that mindset during close games. If this was real life, Kagami would be called a prodigy, so I'm gonna lock in Kagami as our power forward. So now our last pick is a center. The only options here is Murasaki Bara and Silver, so I know y'all are gonna argue in the comments who is better and who should be in this position. Here's the thing about Silver, he's a better all-around player and was giving everyone trouble while, by the way, not trying at all. He was playing with his food the whole time. Aomine, Kagami, and Murasaki Bara could not guard him. Y'all might argue later on in the game, Murasaki Bara started trying and was dominating Silver, but this isn't really a good argument. Silver just has a better skill set that takes away everything. He jumps as high as Kagami, has more experience than Murasaki Bara, and starts to shoot as good as Aomine. Now, if he has this type of skill set, he's just an all-around player, better than Murasaki Bara. Yes, Murasaki Bara was dominating when he started trying, then he got injured, but Silver was also not trying until the last 5 to 10 minutes. If base form Silver can threaten Aomine and Kagami at the same time, then how would Murasaki Bara be a better fit? Silver is a beast that shouldn't be challenged. I know I love Murasaki Bara as much as y'all, but we're trying to make the best team here. Also, if this was real life, since the game has changed, elite centers are able to make threes now, like Victor Wembanyama, Anthony Davis, Jokic, and much more. So Silver in today's age would fit better on the team. Murasaki Bara is only known for his defense strength and how big he is. So Silver challenges all those aspects and brings more to the table. So my final answer to our center is Murasaki Bara.
Shut the fuck up.
Did y'all really think I was gonna pick Silver as my center, who is hot-headed and plays for himself? I have morals, and I'm not putting a guy who would injure a player to win and not care. That is not sportsmanship. If we're also being for real, Murasaki Bara in zone handles Silver with ease. The only difference is Silver can shoot, so we'll be losing a center who can shoot, but that is fine. We already got some heavy hitters on our team anyways, so I don't think it'll matter fully. But yeah, this is our final lineup. I hope y'all agree with me. If y'all don't, maybe, comment down below and challenge me. That is it for the video though, so if y'all like the video, please show some support and subscribe. And if y'all have a different starting five, let me know down below. If I should replace someone for somebody else, also let me know down below. But I do also have other Kuroko no Basket videos and more anime videos to come up, so put the notification button on. But yeah, that's it. Bye.